what is your diet like?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like I don't, it's not anything crazy, but, just make sure I'm, fats, carbs and proteins and just paying attention to everything. And honestly, I'm paying attention to a lot of the extra shit that's added to food.
Yeah.
I think that's the
seed oils.
Seed oils.
I know.
That's terrible for inflammation and you name it. It's all so bad. So, all my meat I'm trying to get from, local farms that don't put any crap into it. But yeah, it's it's like there's all these things you consider, but you can't be so strict. I think, at least for my life, where, I don't count my calories. Maybe I could, but
yeah,
I think sometimes that gets in the way of performance. And so, yeah, just, I think eating smart and, just being smart about what you're putting in your body, because that's the fuel, and you got to fuel right.
Right. Yeah. And then you mentioned sleep earlier. How much do you pay attention to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing where I usually get around 8 to 8.5 hours of sleep. And I don't think you get this far without having a good feel of your body, where I know if I need more sleep, and I'll catch up on it or whatever. But it's all the same things where I'm focused on how do I, optimize my sleep.
Right.
I mean, people like Huberman, talk all about that.
Yeah.
You realize how valuable that is. Or you can be laying in bed for 10 hours, but you didn't have quality sleep. So,
do you have a sleep eight bed? Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's like that. We have one, but I think they're a sponsor, or they were. But anyway, it does the temperature of your bed. So it, like, to sleep better, supposedly they say the bed should be cold and more blankets on. And then it tracks your sleep. Let it say how long you were in REM sleep, how long, different things. And so but that temperature of the bed, and then it heats up as you get, I think, closer to waking up. But yeah, it's just another tool to measure quality of sleep, essentially. And it'll give you a score.
Yeah. No, I could really use one of those.
Yeah. Huberman has one, because I stayed at his house, and I was just like, I had a sleep aid bed and I didn't even have it hooked up or set up. And I went and stayed at his house and he had that. And I was just like, holy shit, I've never slept so good.
Yeah.
So came home and set it up, and that's a big one.
Yeah. No, I mean, that sounds amazing.
And I never used to worry about, because I never had time to sleep when I had my job. It's like I still needed to get all my miles in, still needed to do all the training, still had to work. I was at work 10 hours a day. So I'm like, I have no time, sleep is going to suffer. I just don't have time to sleep.
Yeah.
But now, yes, I've noticed that even at my age, my elderly advanced age, I'm still able to perform like I did decades ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of just, better sleep, better quality sleep, better food, supplementation, all that, which is, we're learning so much about performance every day. It seems like we have the Hubermans and the Dr. Andy Galpin, and these people are learning about, and that guy up on Pisgah today. What was that guy's name? The football guy.
Oh yeah.
From Australia.
His name's Ben.
Yeah. So, but there's so many people that's their job. It's like, how do we help these people perform at the highest level? And that's exciting.
Yeah.